Let me let you in on a little secret. Women are more likely to choose Sigma men than any other male personality, including alpha males. If you find it hard to believe, look through all surveys and look around you. The qualities women seek the most are qualities best found in Sigma men. It is so popular that the Lone Ranger personality is the most depicted male personality in movies. Why do you think this Lone Ranger stoic male personality is considered the coolest? Now you see what I am saying, but you are still probably confused about why Sigma men are so loved. Well, it is your lucky day because I will let you in on what the ultimate masculine frame is and why women love these traits. Do you think you got what it takes to be a Mestro, a man most exceptional and excellent in all he does? Then you need to join this community by hitting the subscribe button now. Number 1 trait. Sigma men don't pretend. With these lone wolves, what you see is what you get. Can you be true about who you are, what you have, and things you don't have? Or do you need to hype yourself up because you are ashamed of yourself? If you are, then perhaps you need to step up your game and become the man you need to be. In a world where authenticity is often overshadowed by pretense, it is increasingly hard to find men that are comfortable showing their true selves. Take a look at what people share on social media. It tells you all you need to know about how obsessed we have become with creating an enviable image. The art of being unpretentious holds immense power, allowing Sigma men to connect with others on a deeper level and create meaningful relationships built on trust and sincerity. Even pretentious women want men that are authentic. No one wants to play Russian roulette with their relationship. At its core, authenticity is about embracing and expressing your true self, devoid of masks or facades. It means having the courage to be vulnerable, to embrace imperfections, and to show up as you are, unapologetically. It takes a lot of courage to tell the truth. That is why it takes a lot of courage to be authentic. Sigma men make meaningful and strong connections with their partners because by being authentic, they are able to connect with women who truly love them as they are. 2. Not weak physically and mentally. Sigma men are tough because they can be stubborn when they believe in something. If something needs to be done, the Sigma man would rationalize that he has no other option but to get it done, regardless of the pain it would cost. Toughness starts from the mind. As they say, it is not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Sigma men have a lot of fight in them that is much beyond what you can evaluate by just looking at them. Underestimating these lone wolves would always be a mistake because they would not give up until they achieve their objective. These men have the mind of the warrior, and this is a mindset women have always loved from the dawn of time. Women want men that are fighters and not sissies that run away from a fight with their tails between their legs. This is not about fighting other men. It is all about fighting for life, for freedom, for victory in all things. The best things in life sometimes need some good effort and would never be obtainable to those who give up easily. 3. They go for maximum effort and maximum impact. Sigma men hit hard. They don't go halfway. If it is worth their time, it is worth the maximum punch. These men are driven by an insatiable hunger to push boundaries, defy expectations, and make every moment count. They have the mindset of a bodybuilder that would train till failure, pushing one more rep even when it hurts so much, and then another rep and yet another. They are like soldiers that keep going even when their lungs are already hurting from exhaustion and their joints are grinding, but giving up is not an option. Women who know their value as women want their men tough. The only way a woman would choose a weakling is because she wants to control him, but not a woman who knows her self-worth. Women love a man that would never give up even when times get tough. She knows that she can count on such a man to come through for her and the family. So of course she would always choose the tough Sigma male. He is not lazy. He is up and working his arse off for himself and those he loves. Who would not love to have such a dependable man? 4. Not afraid to speak the truth. It takes tremendous courage to stand tall amidst the crowd, to face the consequences head-on, and never falter in speaking the truth. Sigma men are not afraid to say the truth, and when they speak, they mean what they say. These men know that the path of truth would be challenging, but they also understand that it is the only path worth taking. While the truth may sometimes sting, Sigma men don't use it to hurt or belittle others. They stick to the hurtful truth because it is the only way to heal what is broken. When these beacons of forthrightness speak, they choose their words carefully, knowing that the impact they have can shape relationships and even transform lives, but they ensure the message and impact are never lost to diplomacy. 5. They are self-sufficient. There is no nice way to say it. You are not a man if you cannot take care of yourself. The only exception are those who through circumstances are incapacitated from being active. As for young men who are too lazy to be self-sufficient, know you are doing yourself a great disservice. Sigma men would do anything it takes to meet their own needs and not depend on anyone. Not only will a Sigma male pursue financial independence, but he would also learn and develop skills that he needs to be versatile and capable of dealing with most emergencies. Women need men that can deal with emergencies and meet their needs because this is the only way to thrive in society. Sigma men would not accept being helpless and dependent on anyone. Independence is honorable and commands respect. A self-sufficient man recognizes that he is the architect of his own destiny. He understands the importance of taking ownership of his actions and decisions. Embrace responsibility in all aspects of your life, whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth. By doing so, you become the driver of your own journey, empowering yourself to overcome obstacles and create meaningful change. 6. Sigma men don't complain. Sigma men are the embodiment of resilience and integrity, and their presence is a beacon of inspiration to all who witness their unwavering spirit. They inspire their fellow men to take up challenges, and women learn from them. Sigma men recognize that complaining is an energy-draining force that does little to solve problems or uplift the human spirit. Instead, they choose to channel their energy into positive actions, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on the negative aspects of life. Their ability to adapt and persevere in the face of challenges sets them apart, earning them the respect and admiration of those around them. Such men possess a remarkable strength of character that is rooted in self-discipline and a commitment to personal growth. They understand that life is not always fair, but they refuse to be defined by their circumstances. They rise above adversity, using every setback as an opportunity for self-improvement and learning. Their indomitable spirit allows them to find strength in the most trying of times, inspiring others to do the same. 7. Sigma men don't draw attention to themselves. There is a quiet strength that resides in men who choose not to draw attention to themselves. These individuals, humble and unassuming, possess a unique charm that captures the hearts of those around them. They embody the essence of true masculinity, earning respect and admiration through their actions rather than their words. In a society where self-promotion and constant validation seem to be the norm, the man who avoids the limelight stands out in a refreshing way. He does not feel the need to boast or seek external approval, for his sense of self-worth is rooted in his own values and principles. Rather than seeking recognition, he finds fulfillment in quietly pursuing his passions and contributing to the world in meaningful ways. Sigma men possess a quiet confidence that is infectious. They do not need to shout from the rooftops or seek constant affirmation because they are secure in who they are. 8. They don't like making the same mistakes. Driven by a thirst for self-improvement, Sigma men are self-propelled to avoid the same mistakes. This is a situation that they feel very embarrassed about when it happens, and it makes them even more determined not to find themselves in the same regrettable situation. A man who refuses to repeat his mistakes is one who possesses the invaluable quality of a teachable spirit. Instead of dwelling on past errors, he reflects upon them, seeking understanding and knowledge. This self-reflection enables him to identify patterns, uncover lessons, and make conscious decisions to grow. This is not something easy for most people because it requires taking responsibility and not trying to shift blame to anyone else. He takes responsibility for his actions and words, understanding that true growth requires acknowledging and rectifying past wrongs. By exemplifying these qualities, he becomes a role model, inspiring others to walk a similar path of self-improvement. The consistency of his character and the reliability of his choices draw people toward him, earning him their admiration and respect. Sigma men do not need anyone to point out their mistakes most times, and even when they do need to be corrected by others, they tend to quickly acknowledge their wrongs. The reason for this is that they have a heavy burden of conscience that they must satisfy through honesty. It is obvious why women love men that are able to identify their mistakes and take responsibility for them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.